beautiful thing is, in my path of meditation usually, and it's something I talk about all the time, I have always said, until you do 10,000 hours, don't talk to me. But in this one, Kundalini, if you have done even 10 hours, I'll be willing to have a meeting with you. What I mean to say is, the results come through much quickly. If there is a non-tantric rapid path to awakening your energies, then Kundalini meditation is it. If you want to have that sustained thing that I could demonstrate under the MRI or EEG in that study, for that you need to do the elaborate method. But if you just want some benefits for whatever reason, or just want to experience, then the brief method is just as effective. Now, maybe please all sit down so we can continue. The meditation we did earlier was energizing your Ajna chakra. The reason I start with that meditation or make it an integral part of your daily practice, because we don't want your destructive thoughts to ruin your day and your life. We don't want thoughts of negativity, hatred, jealousy, envy, and thoughts of harming somebody, injuring or hurting somebody to rule your consciousness. Psychically, when we do that meditation, we draw our entire psychic energy to our Ajna chakra. But there is a physical aspect of it which is very critical to get a handle on properly. And that is done by a specific mudra. Mudra could mean hand lock, some things you do with your hands, or mudra could mean a posture even, a certain posture that you adopt. In tantric and non-tantric texts, most notably in all the hatha yoga texts, notably Hatha Yoga Pradipika of Swatrama, or Shat Chakra Nirupini, or Yoga Bindu Upanishad, or Dhyana Upanishad, and all the texts of hatha yoga, there is a mention of a specific mudra. Now, before I get to that, the physical aspect of Kundalini awakening squarely falls under the aegis of hatha yoga. The word hatha means resistance. The word hatha means determination, that I've decided to do something and I'm going to do it. Which means if I engage in something that my body or mind is not used to doing, then that is hatha yoga. But it also has a more yogic meaning beyond the literal meaning. That's the literal meaning. The yogic meaning is we have two kinds of breathing that we do. That is ha and ta. When I lift something, there is always a sound that if I lift something, there's a swish sound that comes. So when my breath is exhaling, when breath is going out, there is the ha part of hatha yoga called hakara. And then there is ta part of hatha yoga. When I place anything on the ground, there is a ta sound. So ta, 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 ta. So this is a rhythm that continuously goes on in all living entities. So hatha yoga, in awakening the Kundalini, we will now be moving on to a very important mudra. It's called Shambhavi Mudra. In non-tantric texts, which is our present focus and concern in this forum and camp, Shambhavi Mudra is drawing your eyeballs and drawing your gaze between your eyebrows, right in the middle part of here where my red tilak is. This draws the physical energy of your body to the Ajna chakra. The word Shambhu means benevolent, means friendly, means very loving. Shambhavi conveys two meanings. One, it is the feminine aspect of Shambhu, because we are trying to invoke our feminine energy that represents kineticism, that represents motion, that represents movement. And there is Shiva that represents potential energy. When they both move, they become creative energy. When kinetic energy moves, merges with the potential energy in the context of kundalini, that becomes your creative energy. You become effective, whatever it is that you do in life. Practicing meditation, any form, but most certainly kundalini meditation, will make you more effective at it. So when your destructive thoughts are out of the equation, naturally you are more benevolent. Naturally you are more accepting, more responsive, more empathetic, more compassionate. Hence the word Shambhavi Mudra. So the way Shambhavi Mudra is practiced, lately in the last decade or so, a big deal has been made out of Shambhavi Mudra, but I don't know much about that. I can just tell you it's very simple, it's no rocket science. The core mudra is only one simple gesture or action that you do. Everything else that you hear about it, it's non-scriptural. There is no validity of that in our texts of Hatha Yoga. So Shambhavi Mudra is, you always sit in your yogic posture, which is legs crossed if you are sitting on the ground, and your hands in your lap, your shoulders even, your back straight, your head straight. There's a tendency in many people to do like this in meditation. It's not ideal. Keep your head straight. So in terms of drawing the physical energy to my Ajna chakra, I am going to start with a gentle exhalation. As I exhale, my stomach goes in, and then inhale, exhale a few times, let's say 5 or so. Once I've inhaled a few times, then I'm going to gently draw my gaze up. So I am only looking between my brows. You don't have to roll your eyes, you don't have to go like this and scare people. You just have to just draw your eyes, your gaze up. In the beginning, you may feel the need to blink, it's okay. In the beginning, you may feel little pain here. If you feel pain, stop for a few moments and then resume. So all of us will do. Please remember not to just roll your eyes up. No, you're not just looking up, you're looking between your brows. So a more sophisticated version of cross-eyed. So we'll begin that now. So gentle exhalation first. All yogic exercises start with exhalation. This is a yogic exercise. So as you exhale, your tummy goes in. Inhale deeply and gently. Now draw your gaze up. Please make sure not to lift your head, but only your eyes. Head straight, back straight.